Everybody, Scott Luton with Supply Chain Now. We're bringing a new micro series to you today here on Supply Chain Now's YouTube channel. It's entitled 3 Quick Questions, right? Hashtag 3QQ. So we're gonna be posing 3 simple questions to our friends really around the globe. And today we're starting with Dan and Yosh. Check it out. Hey everybody, Scott Luton with Supply Chain Now on the scene in Denver, Colorado with my dear friend Dan Reeve with Esker, rock and roll star. Dan we just finished up a great lunch and we're gonna do 3 quick questions, 3 QQ with Dan. So Dan, you game?
Sure.
Okay,
Yep.
Here we go. First question, we love our music here at Supply Chain Now. What is one tune that every time you hear it without fail, it gets you grooving?
I'm gonna go with not necessarily a tune that gets me grooving, but a tune that reminds me not to take it for granted and to make the most out of things, make the most out of life. And that's, I'm gonna pay homage to the South. Kenny Chesney. When he talks about I go back, I go back to the time when I was 19 or whatever it is, that song, it does stop me in the tracks. I feel the hair on the back of my neck and I think about people who are not here anymore, friends who've moved on and, passed, and it does stop, that song stops me in the tracks and makes me think, right, don't take this for granted.
Man, I love that. Okay, Kenny Chesney, I go back.
Yeah.
Second question. So when folks come to beautiful Denver, Colorado, your home, where you live now,
Sure.
What is one thing that they gotta do while they're here?
I think, if you don't have a lot of time, then I think you got to check out Red Rocks. I mean, it's a great view, and great place to check out whether there's a show on or not. You can go pretty much any time. Some people go there and run the steps and hike out and work out. Others like to just go and see the view. But what it's really cool for is it was built by the Civil Construction Corps in the 1930s as part of the New Deal program. Yep. So there's some history there. The views and the ambience really cool. And if you can see a show, that's where I saw Kenny Chesney, you'll love it. Okay, the CCC, where FDR was putting a bunch of people to work as part of the New Deal, I believe. Right.
All right, so number 3. What is a charitable initiative that you're supporting and why?
There's a lot of homelessness in Denver. So, each year I'll donate to the Denver Rescue Mission. And, one of the things a friend of mine got me into is, always carrying some kind of food or snack bar. In the winter, I'll carry food or a snack bar and even some hand warmers. And, nobody's ever said, well, I don't need that, I need money. Everyone's always been very appreciative when I give those out. So, me and my daughter like to, if we can get the window down quick enough and somebody's, on the door or on the corner, we'll try and give that out. But I do donate to the Denver Rescue Mission. Man, love that, Dan. Dan, appreciate your time. Dan Reeve with Esker, rock and roll star. Go check him out. Thanks so much. Hey, Scott Luton back with you here at Supply Chain Now on the scene in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Beautiful and cold. I'm with my main man, Yosh Icebart with Fulfilled. Yosh, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome, Scott. How you doing?
I'm wonderful, man. Good to catch up over a nice cappuccino. So are you ready for 3 quick questions? Hashtag 3QQ. You ready?
QQQ, let's do it.
All right. First question. So what one tune, we love music here at Supply Chain Now. What is one tune that gets you going every single time you hear it?
Ooh, one tune. I'd have to say Eminem, One Shot.
Oh, I love it. Love it. All right, that's a good one. Next question. So you've been here in the Denver area about 20 years.
Correct.
So when folks visit Denver, right, let's say they got a couple days, what is one thing that they gotta be visiting or taking in?
You always gotta go to the mountains if you're coming here in Colorado. So you go out to Breck, go out to Vail, go out to Beaver Creek, but head to the mountains. You're in Colorado, you gotta do it.
All right, it's kind of like Busch Beer. Head to the mountains. All right, that's a little 80s throwback there. And lastly, a little more serious note, charitable initiatives. What's one that you support and why?
Absolutely. So one that's near and dear to my heart is ROMP, Range of Motion Project. And they are an amazing organization that helps give prosthetics to folks within Central and South America. It's been around for close to 20 years, and some of my close buddies founded it. They do great work.
Oh man, that is awesome. Yosh, thanks for participating. Big shout out to you and all the cool folks over at Fulfilled, and we'll talk with you soon.
Be well.
Okay, good stuff there from Dan and Yosh. So it's only fair, since I'm posing the questions, that I also give you my answers to the same questions. So I think the first one was what song gets you pumped up? Well, for me, one of many songs is Get It Right by my friend Preacher Will Haraway and the Sundogs. So check that out. We're gonna leave a link to that in the show notes, and you'll hear that tune in just a minute as they gave me permission to put it in this video. That's cool. All right, so I think the second question was, if you go to Denver, where are some places that you gotta go, right? One place maybe. Well, I didn't get a chance in my quick visit to Denver, meeting Dan and Yosh and a few others, to get out much. But I'll tell you, some of the best Indian food that I had in like 20 years was at Little India in the Belmore region, area of Denver. So if you're a foodie, if you love great cuisine and you like Indian food, check out Little India. All right, so the third question was around kind of what nonprofit or mission do you support and why? Well, that's a tough one for me to answer. We love getting behind a variety of nonprofit missions, humanitarian, charitable initiatives, but if I had to pick just one, that would be the Leveraging Logistics for Ukraine initiative that our friends at Vector Global Logistics lead. We're really proud to support this mission, which is focused on getting vetted humanitarian aid to folks in need in Ukraine, Poland, and elsewhere. Already we've moved together, supporting Vector, over 670,000 pounds of aid. So you can learn more at vectorgl.com. We'll put a link to that in the show notes. So, hey folks, thanks for tuning in for this new micro series, right? 3-4 minutes, really quick, coming at you with a variety of questions and answers. #3QQ, and who knows, I might be coming to a town near you soon. Thanks, everybody.